that I'm going to show you all the books that I've got in this year's book fair. This year there were way too many options. Last year I was struggling to find English books, especially English books like classics or translated works. But this year I didn't have this problem. There were a lot of options, which is great. Like I got to find so many books that I wanted. I had this list for books that I wanted, but that list wasn't really helpful because I had over 30 books on there, so I couldn't obviously buy over 30 books in there. So I had to make difficult decisions to decide which ones to get and which ones to not get. So I also wanted to get something in Arabic, but since I don't really read too much in Arabic, and there were a lot of options, a lot of publishing houses, I couldn't really decide which one is best. Because I don't read too much, I don't read a lot of Arabic, so I don't know what publishing house will work for me or what kind of book will work for me. So definitely next year, I would make more of an effort to find Arabic publishing houses that I might be interested in, so that I can check them out when they are in there. So the first book I bought when I first got in this year's book fair, I went to Préface and I got A Day, Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. I have read pre-review of the Orange Tree a few years ago, I think, and I have been meaning to read this one, but I didn't want to read it as an ebook because obviously it's so long and I didn't want to stare at my phone for so long. So when I found this one, I got it. Also, I love the cover, so that was a huge reason why I got it. Then I was looking for Livre Moi, which I had a hard time finding it this year because the big stands don't have a number. So when you're in the middle of the big stands, you don't know where you are. So I just kept going around in circles. I didn't know where I was. So when I managed to finally find Livre Moi, I knew what I wanted to get because they had this Wordsworth classics or even like Little Penguin classics. They had this huge stand of Wordsworth classics and Little Penguin classics. I was more interested in the Wordsworth classics because I do like the new versions that they have. I ended up getting I ended up getting Devils by Dostoevsky. I don't know what this one is about, but obviously you know that I love Dostoevsky at this point, and I have heard great things about this one, so I ended up getting this one. Next up, I got I keep dropping everything. I ended up getting Anna Karenina by Tolstoy. This will be my second Tolstoy. The first one I have read was The Death of Ivan Ilyich, and there was also War and Peace in here, but it just was a little bit too intimidating, and I also thought that it's Anna Karenina would be a better place to start with Tolstoy. So I got this one. I didn't know if this translation is good or not, but I compared it to the Penguin Clothbound, I think, and it was exactly the same. So I got this one because I prefer the cover of this one. And next, I got a book that I have been looking for many years at this point, and I have not been able to find it. I found the second book by this author, but never the first one. I ended up getting The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I always find The Goldfinch, but The Secret History for some reason is just not there, so I was grateful when I found it. I got it. That's it for Livre Moi. Then I thought I got enough, so I will just browse, just look around and not buy anything else. I got stopped by this lady in this stand, and she told me she asked if I read English, and she introduced me to this Moroccan author, and he wrote this short story. It's The Handsome Man with Jet Black Features. I have never heard of this one, obviously. It's his first short story, and I'm going to read you the blurb. An ordinary handsome Arab man with non-ordinary dark features from a small city wandering the world looking for true love and beauty. One day he arrived in a big city where people with light features lived, and where his journey in finding what he wanted would get complicated. He faced many unusual things he had never encountered before in his adventurous life. What happened to him in that city, and what lessons did he learn at the end? Obviously this is very short, so I don't know anything about it other than the blurb, and I just wanted to read it because I don't read too many books from Moroccan authors, or any books on Moroccan authors, and I wanted to check this out, and hopefully I will like it. And the final book I got, I was hesitating between this one and another one by Yukio Mishima. I think it's called The Tales of Love or something like that, and it sounded really interesting, but according to my list that I made, I had to stick to it a little bit. So I ended up getting East of Eden by John Steinbeck. I like this modern Penguin edition. So that's it. That's all I got for this year's book fair. I did not expect to get this many, and I have to find some place to put them on my shelf because my shelf is getting full. But now I'm going to put myself on a book buying ban until I finish some of the books that I own. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Goodbye.